it's been a journey for me. So since doing my first workshop, it was almost 3 years ago. It kind of feels a little bit cliche to say it was life-changing, but here I am. It was definitely career-changing. Yeah, so I was a scientist for about 15 years before this, doing a lot of studies, including bachelor's, master's, PhD, and then working as a scientist for about 8 years as well, solidly for the last at least 6 or 7 years. But alongside that, I think there's also been a lot of personal growth that's kind of slowly but surely shifted my perspective on how I view the world. And then I think 3 years ago when I attended the first Msnawa water workshop, a lot of things came together where I really experienced a big shift in how it is that how I move through the world, and allowing that process to unfold over the last 3 years has really shown me what I really find adds purpose and meaning to my life. And that's what surprised me most about coming to the workshop. I sat down and I listened to what Jolie had to say, and all of it just came straight in, and there was no why, how, when. It all made a lot of sense. And I think for a long time I tried to combine the two, but then at some point I thought, okay, well, do they need to be combined? I think they can both exist, and that I find that they have almost their own language, if you will, and that the places that I find myself in when I am sort of more in this indigenous space, if you will, is just one of trust, of one that I'm sort of very grounded in, not thinking from here, but thinking very much from everything else that there is. And I think that's been my biggest learning, is learning to step out of here and be in the world, in my body, and moving from there. And I think that's a very different experience.